Hello and welcome to my video. Another exciting video I put together on food prepping I do for Kevin and I to save hundreds of dollars a month by prepping our food and making different recipes that we can freeze and eat anytime. So come along, take a look, and tell me what you think. Hi, I'm Jeffrey Brett, My Gay Life, no apologies. Here we go, let's do some food prep. You can freeze eggs. We've been buying eggs only when they're on sale. They were on sale this week for $1.97 for a dozen. That's the first time in over 6 months they've been that low. And I'm gonna freeze them. And you can either scramble eggs and freeze them, or you can make omelets. I'm gonna scramble them, it's just easier. And then I can put them in individual servings for Kevin and I and freeze them as well. So let's get started on that. Eggs can go bad if you keep them too long. And again, they were $1.97 a dozen. Limit was 2, so we got 4 dozen. And I'm going to mix our scrambled eggs with some cream and a little bit of sour cream and also some shredded cheddar cheese because we like the flavor of all that with scrambled eggs. And again, we can prep these in advance, get them in the freezer. They can stay there as long as we want because we vacuum seal. So let's get the eggs in our bowl. And I'm going to use, believe it or not, 2 dozen. I'm going to freeze them, therefore they don't go bad. And again, we have scrambled eggs to eat whenever we want. And you also can add them to any dish as an added protein source, or as a side dish to any dinner you want. Oops, there we go. So I'm gonna do a dozen at a time, see how much that makes, and then I can always go back and do another dozen if I decide I wanna freeze more. Let's get those in there. There we go. And now we're gonna put in sour cream, because I think that really makes scrambled eggs taste wonderful. So let's get that in there. And I'm going to use a heaping size serving spoon. And then I have about 1/4 of a pack of shredded cheese, which yes, we've kept frozen also, so it doesn't get moldy and we can use it whenever we want. And again, we buy it only when it's on sale. So let's get this mixed up. Let's get it spiced. I like minced onion, so we're gonna put in minced onion. I also have frozen onion. I could put some of those in too. But I have this in the cupboard. So I'm gonna put in some minced onion. I put in a fair amount, as you can see. And we like garlic, so I'm gonna put in just a little bit of garlic powder. Get some cream in there. But a whipping cream I want to use up before it spoils. It's good until I think the end of June. You can use milk or whipping cream, whatever you choose. I'm using up the rest of the whipping cream. So I'm preheating my skillet here. You can see I still got some potatoes going on. I'm gonna use a 1/2 stick of butter to put in there, just a bit, so that the eggs don't stick. And I've got it preheated. I'm gonna turn it down to medium and put in my eggs. Stir that all up in there so that it evens its way out with cheese as it cooks. So we'll just continue to stir that up as this cooks, and we'll go ahead and make some scrambled eggs. I've now turned the heat down to low on my electric stove, which is a number 2. And they're cooking up very nice. Now that they're almost done, I'm just going to turn the heat off, and they'll continue to cook because the skillet is hot. So let's turn that off, and I'm going to continue to stir, and they'll continue to cook without the heat being on. So those have cooked up nicely and they're done. Let's get them out. I'm going to put them in this bowl, and then I think I'll do another dozen. So we'll get them frozen. There we go. Look how nice those look. Just nice scrambled eggs. They're gonna be frozen, pre-packaged for a serving size of 2. There. I'll put some pepper on that. Go serve Kevin. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. So it's time to get the eggs sealed up in the bag so they can go into the freezer. I have 12 bags here, serving for 2 people. And Kevin already ate one, so 13 bags were sealed. So let's get these sealed up, show you as we go along. Here we go. So I have enough in here for 2 people. Let's get it sealed up. And I have got it set on delicate. Get it backing it out. There we go. And you're ready to freeze. I'm going to move it to delicate. There we go. You can see the air gets sucked out. Delicate just doesn't pull as much moisture out of the egg, so it doesn't end up in that tray. Sealing it closed. There we go. And it is done. Perfect. And I'm going to put all the eggs in the basket right here on top, so that they're easy to get to for breakfast. There we go. As you can see, the freezer's starting to get full. So let's get everything closed up. Take the time, prep your food. Buy it only when it's on sale. Be wise with your dollars and eat healthy. We don't do any canned items and we don't do any frozen items except for the seafoods. So I thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. It helps move it along with the algorithms. So YouTube picks it up quicker, more people see it, and more people subscribe. Thank you for coming along. Until next time, ciao. Tell me what you think with all this food prepping. All right, next time.